Okay, and we're back with another Let's Play. This is probably my third attempt at trying this. I have to get everything down to a routine. I have a stopwatch widget on my computer. It lets me know when I'm almost near 10 minutes. And I didn't hit it before, so I was unaware of what time was going on. So let's get back to the game. For some reason my portrait is especially black, and I'm not sure why. I think the game may know. Let's use the pliers with the prisoner. Give the pliers to the prisoner. You can escape with those. At some points, I think it's mainly because of the program I'm using to play this, the portrait doesn't show color. My friend suggested that I have 2 save files. I think it's a little late for that, but let's try a new save game. Just in case. Just in case I need to start this over like before. Alright, now let's check things out. I already let this gentleman down. And if you saw before, I had a watch. What you do is you ask that man for the translation in Latin. Okay, let us walk to the curtain, back into this gallery. Now I already know you can talk to this gentleman. It's pretty disgusting, but his eyes are in a jar, just connected. He just asks I disconnect the wires. Let's use the ether with the patient. Very archaic. I think ether was the same thing that Mr. Burns used when he needed to have his nails cleaned with an emery board. I think I was watching that episode today. I better pay attention to the game, or else I'll screw up and I'll have to make another video. Unseen by beasts. Of course, we all know what that means. Let's take the jar. Oop, there we go. Take the patient. No. The jar. There we go. Now we have his eyes. It's disgusting, but there it is. You have to do a lot of things when you're a doctor. Unpleasant things. Let's talk to that child from before.
How are you feeling? I feel okay. Do you know who I am? You are Nimdok? So,
Let's just skip some of this dialogue. I know it's a long play, but you should be able to read some of this.
why do you say that the regime will fail?
Oh, a golem.
Mastered by your regime.
Now, I didn't know that the golem was a Jewish thing until I saw an episode of The Simpsons in which Krusty had bought a golem. I think it was a Halloween episode. It would have to be.
How do you look?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here
No, not all.
get
We will not rest
Huh. No, they said Am and him were just like good friends. The jar's still there, but we have his eyes. So let's walk to the curtain.
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research
Now,
materials and
here's where I screwed up before.
evacuate.
Let me show you how I screwed up. Save on the long play, and save the just in case file. Just in case. Now there's a box here that you're supposed to take, but let's not do that, because the first time I actually went the other route where the furnace is, and I didn't even notice the box. So let me just show you what happens. A little cinematic. There you go, all the prisoners have taken control over the camp. Let's talk to the man we were talking to before. Now, with these materials I may be able to remedy the atrocities I've committed, which is true, but you're not going to trust the man who's been running experiments on children for about 3 years. He has an epiphany overnight, and suddenly doesn't want to do that anymore. See, that's what happened before. Now, I'll need those later. Let me just load in my game. Let me just skip all this dialogue. Now that's what happened before, and they give me a head start to go somewhere. Now what I would usually do is just investigate as much as I can, get stuck, and you go over to this wall and you push through, and that would be the end of Nimdok's chapter. But we're going for the best possible ending we can get. So let us take this box, and what we do is we use the box with the jar.
It is safely hidden in the box.
So there you go. You hide the eyes in the box so that little snafu over there doesn't happen. Now all this time they're talking about golems and eyes and blocks and everything like that. So we'll see what happens.
You must let. You can't fool me, Nimdok.
Unredeemable butcher. One of us, whether you like it or not. See? Now it didn't happen this time. So let's save, because we'll surely need those eyes. LP game, and just in case. I can't tell you how many times I've had to restart this video. For my first long plays I'm doing fair to moderately good, but I think I could do better.
Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here.
Now I see a lot of people complain about if Nimdok is in a World War II-like setting, how is he still alive when the others are? Well, quite simple. Nimdok has been running these unholy experiments with the spinal fluid of children and such, pretty much made himself immortal. So let's just check some of this stuff here. Use the blueprints. Now, I forget what I'm supposed to do. Pretty sure I use the eyes with the golem. Pop it right in. There's a switch over here. I apologize if I'm going too fast. It's just when you know where things are, you try and go for the best possible solution that you can. Use the vats. And take the mirror. I think it's in the vat, so yeah, there we go. So now we have a mirror. Very simple. Walk to the door. Walk to the teletype.
The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Consider this leaves the regime.
Project Perfect Image, if you must know, is actually an immortality potion, which makes Nimdok several hundred years old by the time Am comes to power. Am, knowing of this, being the smartest computer, probably uses his technology to mess with the others as his little playthings. Okay, now I think I used the golem. I'll utter the truth. Time is truth. I regret my crimes. Kiss the creature. I really gotta look this up somewhere on. Just see if this is really how you're supposed to wake a golem with a kiss and such. I find these kind of monsters interesting, and I really never knew golems were Jewish until, like I said, Krusty the Clown and The Simpsons.
Oh my God, it is true.
Aha!
Deep 45, turning my Jewish. Oh my God, I have found the lost tribe. It is me. I have
Aha.
found the lost.
Okay, we know. Alright, we're getting to the end of this Let's Play. So I'll save right now, save in the just in case file, again, just in case. And I will see you in the next Let's Play. Till then.